Konnichiwa, minasan. I've been away for a very, very long, long time, and I apologize for that. People get busy sometimes, and I've been very busy. The weekends, I do stuff with the car, and whatever free time that I have, then okay. And then I divide my time amongst other things that I have to do, certain business. So, uh, that's what I've been doing, I suppose. Let me try to catch people up on some stuff. Some stuff's big, some stuff's not, I suppose. um, Lately, I've been, quite a bit for a while. I've been looking for a date to go to one of these Halloween scream parks. And it's something that, I like to do every year. You go to a park that they have haunted houses, and there's people that dress up as scary people. Ghouls, goblins, ghosts, zombies, things of that sort. So it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy that because you get a good sense of life. You get to you get the crap scared out of you, and it's very invigorating. So I think once in a while you have to confront something that you fear, and it makes you a better person if you can do that. So you feel really good. You get some good insight, and the adrenaline gets going too. I mean, there's people dressed up, but sometimes they look very convincing, very realistic. It's very intimidating. So I like to do that. But I like to go with somebody. If you go with a group of friends, that's fine too. But I was supposed to ask the guy out on a date, and I did. And he was very busy at the marketplace that I shop at, and I gave him he gave me his email address so I could give him my information. I hadn't heard from him for a while. I went back yesterday to pick up something at the market, and coincidentally, he happened to be there. So I said, okay, this is it. I've been checking my notes. I don't have the internet at home. So let me go and ask him directly. I says, do you like guys? And he says, yes, I do, but just as friends. And I was like, oh, okay. So there goes that one. I'm not sure if I'll be having a date to go to the scream park, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I have a bunch of friends, some female friends that I know, and might have to tell them about me so that I can be comfortable around them. But I mean, if I see them, I might not see them for a while, so it's good to update that stuff. But that's the way that's going. The way I foresee things is my budget's kind of tight this month, and I might be putting that aside so that I could pay my registration on the car, so I can keep my vanity plates. And I also have to pick up another box of contact lenses at the end of the month, and there's a few other things I need to take care of. My budget's getting pretty tight now, so I haven't been getting a lot of hours at work, so we're gonna see what happens there. But I really want to. I'm getting very tired, and I sent a note to my friend Ari, the gender victim. Subscribe to him, check him out. And I told him I'm very frustrated right now. I think the economy, with the way things are going in this country, it's not very good. I mean, it's not just because country, it's the rest of the world. It's very frustrating. I think when I have more money coming into my hands, then I can be more comfortable. But right now, my feeling these days is I get frustrated because I'm buying things that I need. And I'm only set to buy things that I need. Things that I want, it's a very strong luxury. So if I want to go and present as Kiko, which I still see that as a luxury, I have to put it aside and say, well, it's not something I need. But I'm kind of saying, and I put this in my note to Ari, I said, at some point or another, I'm going to probably see that as more of a need that I have to do. So it's nothing to be ashamed about or anything, but it's that I'll have to do that. So try to put that aside. I haven't had any bad things coming to me from World War II, so I'm very happy. I think I fulfill my life purpose to say something about that, because I have to. I'm an intuitive person, and I don't like to get into reading people, but if I pick up something and I have to say something to somebody or speak to somebody, then I will. But it's not my life purpose. And I did have a blog to kind of explain what it's like to be intuitive and what the extent of my ability may be at this point. I have enough stuff going on in my life, so I try not to do that. I got quite a bit of feedback from people from my last video, and I'm very thankful and very happy to find out that, I'm not the only one. I mean, when you have to go and say something like that, it kind of makes you think, is somebody's going to look at you and say that you're crazy? There's no scientific proven basis on this. You can't go and grab something and say, oh yes, well, we know this for sure. It's something that just comes to me, and it's very unavoidable. I get very wrapped up into this emotionally, and it's very difficult. Like, I'm right there. I almost kind of wish at times that I really had somebody there just to hold my hand onto, and just to know that I still have a connection to this world. So it's that engrossing, and it's not very easy. It's pretty much living something through, but that type of stuff happens for a reason. I might be making another blog to keep in touch with somebody out here. They did want to contact me, and I'm seeing with my budget and everything that's going on, I might not be able to do that. So that's going on with that. I had a visitor come and visit me at my place. What was it? I think 2 weeks ago. It's not very appealing either, no. This is a story. I had been in the habit of leaving a plate of rice. Like, I might eat some rice. I usually eat rice every day. And I'll have some leftover rice, and I'll leave it out from that night. If I go home, I'll eat some rice, have something to eat, then I'll go to bed. And I will be lazy enough at the end of the day where I'm not going to be going to, dispose of the rice and clean my dishes. So I had a little visitor that came by, and I heard a little noise as it came around, and I heard them scurry, and I said, oh my god, what the hell is this? Is that? And I said, oh crap, it is. It was a little friend, probably that long, the body, the tail's a little bit longer. It was a mouse. It was not very good. The place I live in is very nice, okay? But never underestimate the fact that no matter how new or how whatever the place is, that, you could have a little friend come visit you. So it's very important. I don't have it today, but I'm going to probably give this advice to Ray William Johnson. This is the guy I subscribe to in Equals 3, and he also has Breaking New York City channel. He's very entertaining, but he has the most problems. So if you get one of these sticky traps, they're probably like that long. It's like a mouse and a rat size. It's a very good thing to have. So sure enough, I think my mouse has probably had a taste for Oriental food. So that's kind of what I do every day. And so I said, well, it's the rice that they liked. You can smell it. It's very, you put some of the sauce on that, just a little bit. You can smell it very distinctly. It's almost like Indian food. So I put a little bit of that on the trap, just boom. And it was, sure enough, like 10-15 minutes later, the little guy just came, jumped right on it. I was like, I looked over and I was like, oh, there it is. I'm glad it worked. So I was very happy about that. Trying to still put together trend stuff. I'm trying sometimes get to the point right now. This is pretty much my diary pillow. No, it's not pillow talk. Moment of truth. I try not to make that too much of a big issue. Like, not too big. I don't want to be. I get to the point sometimes where I don't want to think about it all the time. I think if I'm going to find truth in something, I have to just go and live life. Just go and live life. Go do things. Be whatever way you want to be. Past 3 days I've been tying my hair up and slicking it down because I have had things to do and I've been in a rush, so I haven't had the time to do that. My hair is not very fancy, and I still have to get something for it. I just get so focused on things that I have to do that I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Right now it's the season changing, so I have to get ready for winter also. I gotta clean my car and 4 coats of wax all over everything on the car, so I just get busy. So I put things aside, but if I do that for too long, I really get to feel yucky about myself. It's kind of like Every other day I'll shave my face, and I do that because I don't want to be too harsh on my skin. And I get a nice, smoother shave out of this. So the smoother the better. But I have to take things a little bit casually. And I also find lately, I work so hard pretty much at everything that I do. I mean, I work very hard at work. I work very hard at, my own things that I'm doing. Maybe on my free time, little free time that I get, I might have some stuff that I need to do on the car. Less hobby stuff, more getting ready for winter. And anything else that I need to take care of after that. I can just get very, very busy. I just need to take time out for myself once in a while. I do. Otherwise, I'm just not right with the world. You have a certain balance, a certain thing that you have to maintain, stasis in life, and you have to do stuff that you have to do, but you need to take time to relax. And sometimes you lose sight of what you have to do or why you're doing the things you do if you don't sit down and relax. Take it easy. I worked pretty hard at trying to find this date, and I see this guy and I like him, and I said, there you go. But I get to the point where I work so hard at stuff I just don't want to work hard at it anymore. So I may find myself pretty much after the peak season at work, which runs up to pretty much the first day of the new year. That first day of the new year, I just take it easy. And I don't like to find myself at that point all the time. But peak season will be here soon enough. And maybe I might do another blog about where I work. I just have to look at my company's policy as to what I say and whatever. But things have been slower recently, so it's okay. But they have been busy for a while. So I'm doing alright. I guess not going to Scream Park might be a thing this year. Maybe not. I hate to put it off. It's just like it's a budget thing. So there you go. But I have been going to the health club. It's really cool. My bottom half of them. I just checked on a new subscriber, somebody out here. Very cool. They're very tuned into the community. It's really exciting. I like to see that because I don't have a lot of, subscribers from the trans community. And, it's not really my forte to be making myself prominent. But some of the girls are really beautiful. It's like, oh. So far, I have a very mixed take on transition. I mean, I think, and I have to share this is what I'm thinking. If you want to go and do this, okay, I think that the facial feminization, you get that going on, you get any other surgery like breast augmentation, and then you may have, operation downstairs, and then maybe one for your behind or whatever. I mean, it does add up. It's a lot of money, okay? I think that that's a very sure thing. But the one thing that really worries me, and it's a huge thing, and I'm going to probably have to approach this with Megan again, is the hormones. Now, currently with her, she's just one example. She's been in transition, I think, for over 3 years now, as far as I can tell. Her estrogen levels are going down, and her testosterone level's still down. So I think right now, if I remember right, she's at a 12 for estrogen, and she's at a 2 for testosterone, where she probably was at a 140, 150 months and months ago, and then like 400 sometime at the end of last year, I think. So it has me very leery. People need their hormones. I have some experience with this stuff, and I'll probably get into it sometime. Not for transition, but, I have the experience of what it's like to have low hormone levels. Both of them low. And it's not a very appealing thing. You really feel old. I kind of worry about the other things, too. I mean, is there a risk of developing cancer? How high is that? I mean, I'm going to die early. I probably talked about this earlier before, and not a lot of people saw that video, and it really doesn't matter, but again, this is my moment of truth. That's just what I'm thinking here at the time. I guess that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to be back, but if I'm busy with stuff, okay. And there's going to be a period when I have peak season at work that around the holidays, even after Thanksgiving, that I won't be here, so that's my moment of truth. Bye for now.